This is an Amazon barcode, and this is a manufacturer barcode. We need to go over one thing before we hop into this, and that is understanding that if you're anything like me, all I do is what is known as arbitrage. Simply put, I buy existing products that are already in circulation, that already have their own existing barcode, and I resell them on Amazon. This is known as arbitrage. And as long as you're reselling and not creating a product, a new brand, a new product that is now circulating, you never need to create a barcode. You don't need to go through the legal process, the formality, pay people, whatever. The only barcodes I use for Amazon are going to be either the manufacturer barcode, literally the barcode that comes on existing products, or I'm going to print a sticker label barcode that Amazon gives me, an Amazon barcode, but I am not having to create that or sign up or anything. They generate that on my behalf. So I just want to clarify, as someone that does arbitrage, if that's all you're doing, you do not need to go through the process of creating barcodes. Let's start off by talking about manufacturer barcodes. And by the way, manufacturer barcodes and UPC, the acronym UPC, they are synonymous, meaning that you can use them interchangeably. UPC and manufacturer barcode are two of the same, all right? Now in other parts of the country, they use different acronyms than UPC, but just know, for all intent and purposes, they are the same thing, all right? And so some people elect to not put an Amazon barcode on certain products, and they just send them in using the manufacturer barcode. And I want to point out, you don't have the option to do this with every product regardless. So no matter what, you are going to have to use at least some Amazon barcodes, but you can definitely have the option to not have to do it. And from what I gather, the reason some people do that is because it can save you on time, it can save you on supplies. It also leaves less room for error on a labeling error. Like an example I saw was, think about how many drinks a barista at Starbucks puts out. Naturally, they're gonna make little mistakes here and there, so it eliminates a little bit of room for error, okay? And by the way, if you do that, that's referred to as commingling. So you could be sending in product to Amazon, and since you don't have an Amazon barcode tying that product specifically to you, you and other sellers who elect to do the same thing by commingling and using the manufacturer barcode, all of your products are scattered throughout different fulfillment centers. Now you can get the sale, but the actual product might be somebody else's, right? The physical product itself. And that's where people start to have some issues, which I'm gonna get to in a second. But I just want you to know kind of what a manufacturer barcode is referred to as, and that you're allowed to sell in certain products. Some examples of ones you can't are items with expiration dates, anything that's not in brand new condition, topicals or consumables like vitamins and food and grocery and stuff like that. But what I want to get into now is talking about Amazon barcodes, because this is what I use 100% of the time, okay? And so going to the acronym thing again, FNSKU, okay? FNSKU and Amazon barcodes are synonymous. They are the same thing, all right? And basically this is how it works. I have my products that I've sourced, and now I'm going to prep them and get them ready to send off to Amazon. So I open Inventory Lab, and I have a roll of labels right next to it plugged into my computer, and when I add items to the batch in live time, I am going to get a sticker label like this that comes out with a barcode that looks like that. That again is an Amazon barcode. I did not create the barcode once again. Amazon spits those out and generates them for us, okay? These barcodes are specific to Amazon world. So like if this found its way on a Walmart shelf and somebody were to scan it, it wouldn't register. It's only relevant in the Amazon world. And also this particular Amazon barcode ties this exact product to me, the individual seller. The reason I like that it ties it back to me, the individual seller, this exact item, okay, is because of the following example. If I didn't use an Amazon barcode and I went with a manufacturer barcode or commingling as it's known, let's say I have a product that is sitting in a Florida warehouse and another seller has a product that's sitting in a California warehouse. So we're on two opposite ends of the country. Now, let's say I win the buy box. I get the sale, okay? But the customer is in Seattle, Washington, all right? Do you think Amazon is going to send them the product that is sitting in Florida all the way to Seattle, Washington, or send them the exact same product that's in a California warehouse that is also using a manufacturer barcode? Well, of course, they're gonna send the one for California because it's gonna get to the customer quicker and it's gonna cost Amazon less in shipping. Fair enough, it makes sense. So you might be wondering, yeah, that's cool. What's the problem with that? That seems to work. The problem is this: you can get credit, but you can also get blame. And what I mean by that is, let's say somebody else is selling counterfeit goods. Let's say somebody else is selling the incorrect product. Let's say somebody else is selling damaged products or damaged packaging, and you know you've put so much hard work into doing things the right way, not cutting corners, buying products only in pristine condition. Well, now you can be negatively affected by somebody else's product. Because again, I got the sale, I'm getting credit for the sale, but it's not the literal product that I bought. And so if somebody were to sell a damaged or counterfeit, I can get a negative review. And yes, I could probably fight that and win that case, but I'd rather avoid it altogether. And I can do that by using Amazon barcodes. And that's really the main reason that I use them 100% of the time, because I want credit or blame for my own actions. Also, if you were to create a removal order, so you want to get your product back from Amazon's warehouse back to your home for whatever reason, you're going to get back the exact products that you sent in. Whereas if you do commingling or using the manufacturer barcode, you can get back product that actually isn't technically the same exact ones that you bought. And if they were counterfeit or damaged or whatever, that's what you're gonna get back. So that's really it in a nutshell. That's the rundown on Amazon barcodes versus manufacturer barcodes and why I elect to go 100% of the time with the FNSKU, AKA the Amazon barcode.